If you're considering making a move to Daybreak, today I'm going to cover the 3 types of properties I would stay away from if I was purchasing a home in Daybreak. And just for fun, I'm going to add a 4th bonus item in there, so let's jump right into it. So the first type of house I would stay away from is a red home or a really dark colored home. You can see behind me at the lake. Hopefully you can see this. Those barn red houses and all of that, those are nice in theory. However, Daybreak is known to have a very strict HOA policy. I had a client who was purchasing a red home, and before the seller could list their home and close on it, Daybreak came out and did an inspection and said, your red paint is faded too much. You have to repaint your red house. So the reason I would choose not to purchase a red house or a dark house that is prone to sun fading is because that is extra maintenance and extra expenses you're going to have compared to a lighter home having to repaint it throughout your ownership or before you sell. On my list, and this is something for me, something to consider, you can see behind me that these houses have the 3-foot picket fence. So if you are a corner lot, most corner lots that I have seen, or if you're in a place like these where they're right by the water, you have special restrictions for your fencing. Personally, I would not want anything with a 3-foot fence, because if I have dogs or kids or anything like that, those little picket fences are not going to be good barriers for bigger dogs, but also, you know, keeping your kids in the yard, keeping your dogs in the yard, things like that. Okay, and finally, the last type of house I would stay away from in Daybreak, and I actually advised my son to do this recently. Now, I'm not saying these ones in particular, but the townhouses and condos with super high HOA fees. My son is a first-time home buyer and was looking at a townhouse he sent me, and the HOA fee was over $500 a month, pushing $600 a month. And I said, absolutely not, stay away from that, because already it's super high, but HOA fees are known to continue to rise. So you're talking about like a half of mortgage payment in some situations if that HOA fee continues to climb. Okay, and my bonus item, you can see I am on a walking path around the lake, and Daybreak is a very active community. Like even right now, middle of December, tons of people out walking their dogs. There are kids at the park playing, people sitting on the benches, all kinds of stuff. But like I said, here I am on a walking path, and you can see the houses right there. Now, most of these houses have their blinds closed for what I would assume is privacy reasons, because if you're out here walking, you can look right into these houses. Now, some people may not care, but for me personally, I wouldn't love to either have my blinds closed for privacy all the time or having people walk by and look in my windows potentially. Now, I have a client who purchased right on the water course, and they were like, I don't care about that. So if you're one of those people, more power to you. But if you're thinking about Daybreak, consider where your house is going to be and if something like this would bother you. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you're thinking about making a real estate move to Daybreak or any of the surrounding areas in Salt Lake County, Utah County, or Davis County, reach out to me. I'd love to connect with you. You can shoot me a text or give me a call. That is the best way to reach me. But as always, make it a great day.